what God has already seen you through. This song says all of us have highlights that we can play where we look back and see what God has already done. Highlights. I borrowed that from sports because on ESPN, when we used to have sports, y'all, what they would do, they would have a top 10 plays of the day or a top 10 plays of the week. And everybody that knows something about God ought to have some highlights where you count down how good God has been to you. Sometimes you can just count down and say 10, God woke me up this morning. 9, God made a way out of no way. 8, God opened up a door I didn't even knock on. 7, God used my hater as my elevator. 6, God did the impossible. 5, God looked out for me when I couldn't look out for myself. 4, God came through when others were trying to tear me down. 3, God raised me up when people were throwing darts at me and protected me in the process. 2, God kept my family. 1, God kept me sane in the midst of crazy situations. Yeah. I'm just trying to let you know you got some highlights, and if God has done it in the past, I promise you, God can do it in the future. The same God that kept you yesterday, the same God that kept our ancestors through enslavement and segregation and lynching is the God that can keep us in spite of police violence, the God who can keep us in spite of Karen lying on us, the God who can raise us up in the midst of the hell that we are going through. I'm just trying to say, if God did it back then, God can do it right now. So I'm just going to thank God for every mountain you've already brought me over, for every trial you've seen me through, for every blessing. Hallelujah. I'm going to go ahead and give God praise for what God has done and then get ready for what God is about to do.
Man, that's a good word. Thank you for that, Pastor Haynes.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and on YouTube. And my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
Yes, sir, y'all. Senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you, man.
All right, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning and happy Labor Day to everyone. 63 days until the election. There are 7 key swing states. You know what they are, right, Ricky?
Yeah. Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
Michigan.
Yep.
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
North Carolina.
Yes.
Nevada.
Yes.
Arizona.
Yes.
Georgia.
Oh,
my God.
That's what's up.
Oh,
That's
my
what's
God.
up.
I know my politics.
We
see that.
On my
mama.
Yes, and I know you've been looking at the road to 270. Democrats pretty much have locked in at about 226, Republicans at about 219. So there's a toss-up, 93 electoral college votes that are up for grabs in those states. I want to talk about voter registration. If you Google voter registration, the top of the search list, you're going to see a whole lot of articles coming up about how Republicans are going really hard to register voters in these key swing states. Mm-hmm. So it's really important that, you know, no matter what side you're voting on, that you know that you're registered to vote and that you know where to go. You make sure that all of your information is updated because turnout is going to be the key.
And they're also going really hard to remove people from voter rolls, and they're going really hard to make sure that people don't vote that aren't voting or can't vote that aren't voting Republican.
Right. And Kevin Roberts, he's the president of the Heritage Action, and he noted that he acknowledged that President Biden won the White House in 2020 by a very small margin, specifically in Georgia and Arizona, which are those swing states that you just mentioned, Ricky. So it's really important that folks are out and registered to vote and that new people are coming in to vote in this upcoming election. Newsweek reported that GOP voter registration is 4 times higher than Democrats in Pennsylvania, which is a swing state. AP News reports that Florida now counts 1 million more registered voters than Democrats. So it's a lot of strategy going on. So definitely keep that in mind. And I also want to talk about the uncommitted movement.
Right.
You know, these folks that are really big on the ceasefire, the war in Gaza is really at the top of mind. And in 2020, the president won Michigan by only 154,000 votes. But you may remember in that primary, 100,000 Democratic primary votes came in uncommitted. So they are really trying to push this movement, and they want people to listen. So that's another thing that you should consider, because 16 electoral votes are up for grabs in Michigan. So that could impact the election in which way it goes, red or blue.
Right.
Really important, you go to vote.org, actually vote.gov, find out how to register in your state, voter registration deadlines, and check your registration status. For most states and nationwide, that deadline is October 7th, but it's a little bit later in some states like North Carolina, which is up for grabs. We talked about that, a toss-up state as well. So definitely get out, make sure that you are counted, talk to your people, beauty barbershop friends, colleagues, everyone, and get out and vote. Vote.gov is where you can find all the information.
There it is. I appreciate it, Maria.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Brett, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Carrie Underwood will be stepping into the spot to replace Katy Perry at the American Idol as an American Idol judge at the table alongside Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan. Carrie officially joins the team 19 years after winning the competition herself, beating out Bo Bice for the American Idol title during season 4 in 2005. She has credited the competition series for changing the trajectory of her life. Meanwhile, LL Cool J aggressively shuts down rumors that he had a ghostwriter. During LL's recent appearance on a podcast, he addressed the persistent rumors that 50 Cent was hired as a ghostwriter for his song Paradise. While LL Cool J was quick to give 50 Cent credit for his handiwork on the hook for the record, he was also given a quicker response to emphasize his dedication to writing his own music. And here's what he had to say.
I write my songs. Have you ever had a ghostwriter? No. I've collaborated with people on choruses. Right. Collaborated with people on different things, but all of these songs that I'm thinking of. That's you. Come on, bro. I don't even know where people like. That's a very interesting thing.
Because I heard they saying I don't know, was it Paradise that they said 50 wrote for you?
50 Cent wrote the chorus, bro.
But you heard that too, right?
Of course I heard it.
Okay.
He wrote the chorus. If you baby, I'm there, rest of my life. Not. We've been through this before, acting like the elves can't bag him no more. He ain't write that shit.
So I just have a question.
Okay.
If you have a writer, is that not cool to have a writer?
Well, you know, if you're a lyricist or MC, it's better for you to write your own lyrics. I mean, you get kind of like more credit and more props for being a writer, because if it's a song that's coming from your heart or whatever, it's coming from your pen. So most writers write their own music, but as you get into the game more, some people want to start changing up styles a little bit, and they may hire a ghostwriter to write some lyrics for them. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, you know, but people like LL Cool J are people who's been in the game for a long time that have been writing every single lyric and every single song for years. It's a little offensive to them because they like, nah, everything I write come from my pen, my hand, my heart, you know, and it's things that they've been through, so...
Yeah, because Special K wrote my last special. That's why I haven't aired yet. But go ahead. Say what?
I was going to ask, dog.
You going to start with negativity this early?
Wow. Well, y'all, moving on. We're not going to get into that, Ricky. It's okay, Special K. Lil Yachty reveals that Drake does not charge artists for a feature and says that Drake was genuinely unfazed by the Kendrick Lamar rap beef. Yachty appeared on Andrew Schultz's Flagrant podcast and reflected on the hip-hop beef between Drizzy and K-Dot and took the world by storm. And here's what he had to say about that beef.
He didn't give a f***.
Really?
No, he was genuinely unfazed. Mm. I respected it a lot, and I talked to him. That didn't bother him. But he was, I never saw him down, ever. I never saw him kicking his foot, holding his head down.
Well, what y'all think about that? I mean... Somebody saying that Drake was unfazed from the Kendrick Lamar beef.
Oh, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that at all either, especially when he was at home and they booed him in his hometown at a big arena at a white people concert.
He might have been unfazed, but the world knew.
Listen, I wasn't in the beef and it hurt my feelings.
Right.
So,
I just hate that. I hate all that beef stuff. I hate all of it.
It's a part of hip hop, though, Ricky. It started way back in the day.
But
they take it a little too far.
It was fun,
now.
though. It was fun when they would go back and forth back in the day.
Because they wouldn't go so low.
Started getting nasty and personal.
Yeah. That is true. But you know,
they not like us. Just go so hard. It's like you can't help but just.
And when the beat come on, you gotta move.
You can't control your body.
No matter where you at. If Drake was sitting here right now,
did y'all see that white dude? Did y'all see that white dude at Kamala Harris in the background singing? They not like us at that that rally in Atlanta. He was on 10.
Oh
my
he's
gosh.
all over the place. They call him Connor.
They call him Connor.
Go Connor. Go Connor.
All right, y'all. We gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, it's about that time, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Special K has news you positively absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
What up, Rick? I'm starting to feel some kind of way about that intro because I don't be telling no lies. I be telling the truth. We all understand hood. We all understand ghetto. But let's start with a riddle of the day. What's the difference between a key lime pie and Gary with the T? Broccoli, one is soft in the middle, fruity and sweet. And the other one is a key lime pie. All right.
What is that?
Phantom laugh.
Well, Gary?
No,
Oh, man.
it's all right. Buddy.
The other one is a key lime pie. Oh, yeah. All right, so,
Man, you got me upset this morning.
Gary.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
I love you too, brother.
That's the only way I get away with it because you know I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, so look, it's hood. It's hood when you go off on a customer service person at the light bill company for not making you make arrangements on your bill. And it's ghetto when the arrangements you're trying to make are on top of the arrangements you already have. That's right.
Yep. Yeah.
Now, it's hood for a woman, huh? Yeah.
You can't split it up.
It's hood for a woman to have 6 kids by 6 different dudes. It's ghetto when they're all boys and they're all juniors. Come on now. Alex Jr., Terrence Jr., Bobby Jr., Marcus Jr., Ronald Jr. Come on. It's hood to get so drunk at somebody's wedding you black out and got to be carried out. It's ghetto to get that drunk at somebody's wedding and you the pastor that officiated the wedding. It's hood to cuss out a bank teller for making you show ID to cash a $40 check. It's ghetto to cuss out that bank teller for making you show ID to cash that $40 check when your account is negative $35 to begin with.
You ain't finna get nothing back.
Nothing back.
It's hood to go in the hood wing spot like American Deli and order 10 hot, all flat, extra wet with lemon pepper sprinkle. It's ghetto when they already know that that's what you want because you eat there 6 days a week. Damn. It's hood to get married to a man and not take his last name because you don't feel like getting a new driver's license. It's ghetto to not take his last name because you used to be married to his brother. You already got his last name. It's hood to get your dead baby daddy face and name tatted on your chest. It's ghetto to get his face and name tatted on your chest when you're the reason he got killed in the first place.
Oh, damn. It's a lot of that. Oh, yeah. That's real. That's real.
All right, and finally, it's hood to name your child after a word you saw in a pamphlet at the free clinic.
Yeah.
It's ghetto when you don't realize the pamphlet is about STDs and your baby about to go to pre-K named chlamydia.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Hey, what up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, we all know by now that they are definitely going through a divorce. They're not talking much about it because, I guess they're trying to keep it a little solid. But people do know that they are divorcing. Well, now Suge Knight, y'all, is speaking out, and some people saying wherever there's a little smoke, there's definitely some fire. Now, Suge is saying, y'all, he's weighing in on it. He's saying that he thinks that the federal, or the FBI, I should say, y'all, showed Ben Affleck pictures of J-Lo when she was with Diddy, y'all, and they may have been engaging in illicit activity. Now, they're saying, y'all, during that federal raid of Diddy's beautiful Los Angeles mansion, they're saying it was reported, y'all, that Diddy had cameras everywhere everywhere, y'all, in his house, and he kept videotapes of prominent people engaging in compromising actions and illicit activities hidden in his safe, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Puffy's house, you know, the videotapes was taken by the FBI, and they're saying, y'all, that the FBI may have called Ben Affleck because Ben Affleck is a European man in America, and he's well-liked, and, you know, they're saying that, you know, people definitely respect him in this world, and they're saying that maybe he may have gotten pictures from the FBI, and that's why he and J-Lo are allegedly divorcing. What y'all think about that? Because I think wherever there's some smoke, there's some fire.
Yeah, but if it's pictures from when J-Lo and Diddy was together before the Ben Affleck, before she was dating Ben Affleck, that's before their time.
Yeah, but a white man don't want to see his woman, honey, being gallivanted all over the creation, doing all kind of allegedly bad things, honey, and it's out on tape, because that's not a good look for him. He can't do public appearances with Jennifer Lopez, and here she got pictures and stuff going around, honey, of her doing some weird things. So I believe him. I don't care what y'all laughing at.
Yeah, and you know, he has publicly said that he is really not fond of all of the attention.
Exactly.
He always talks about how active she is on social media, and he's not used to that. So imagine if this came out, that would shine an even bigger light.
Exactly.
And they already have issues.
Because they both stars, but honey, I mean, you know, some people say there should be one star per household. And honey, definitely, Jennifer Lopez loved the cameras. She loved being in the spotlight. And like you just said, Maria, Ben just did not like that, allegedly.
That's what annoys him, is the fact that she's so thirsty for being the center of
yeah.
attention.
So, and he may have gone back, maybe seeing his ex-wife Jennifer Gardner, because honey, they say they've been spotted, you know, taking pictures together, being out in the public and what have you. And poor J-Lo, they say she and her kids were spotted looking at a $689 million home, a big old house. They say, why would she want to buy something that big?
She just seems like, just from a man's point of view, she just seems like she's a handful to deal with.
Yeah, so, but nevertheless, honey, we're going to follow that story. Hopefully that's not the deal, but they are definitely going through a divorce, and they said they are not talking right now at all. So he's talking to Jennifer Garner, allegedly. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Tory Lanez, oh my God. Tory Lanez, y'all, is speaking out now. He's currently serving, y'all, a 10-year prison sentence, y'all, from that 2019 shooting of Meg Thee Stallion. Well, now they're saying he is using his behind-the-bar time wisely. It's been announced, y'all, that the singer announced on a podcast recently, y'all, that he has earned his high school diploma in prison. He said a Negro just graduated high school, enrolled in college. He said he never thought that he would do that. He said, but I'm taking this moment, and I'm taking advantage over everything that's good for me in prison. He also said that, you know, he was a high school dropout, y'all, but now he just graduated from high school, and he said he's having a wonderful time doing this. But can y'all do that when you go to prison?
Yes, you can.
Well, hell, people...
You can further your education.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because you want to be a better person when you get out.
Don't they take the bar in prison? They can get their law degree, some of them.
Yeah, but that's, I mean...
There's a lot you can do. It's called being rehabilitated.
Oh, really?
You want to come out a better person than when you went in, yeah.
Right. Well, you need to rehabilitate whatever you did. If you shot somebody or killed somebody, you need to rehabilitate kill somebody. After people out here struggling can't even go to school and get a degree or a diploma, and you could go to prison and get one?
What you think they should do? Just sit in there and write instead of doing something?
It's a time of self-reflection and to improve your life and be a better citizen.
You take that time to become a better person. Michael Kors. I'm not Michael Kors. What's the shoe guy? Steve Madden. Mm-hmm. When he went to prison, he made himself, he learned how to do business.
Oh,
and
really?
He came out and became a successful businessman, yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's fair to people that got to struggle to can't even go to school because they don't have the money, and you get to go.
There's no excuse. In 2024, there's no excuse for you not bettering yourself. You have access to everything you need. You can get a degree on YouTube, damn near.
But you get a damn degree in college, honey, and in a pen, honey, on my tax dollars.
That ain't no, how's that on your tax
Could
dollars?
I pay taxes? We pay taxes for prisoners.
And you get something in return for it, because you get a person that's not going to be a criminal no more when they come out. They're going to be a productive member of society.
Well, some of them do white-collar crime.
Okay, what's your point?
Okay, then that means you're not being a productive citizen.
So you just want them to just sit there and stare at the wall and do nothing with themselves, Gary.
And come out and continue to do crime and maybe.
And you know they listen to us in prison, so
they really
well, we love y'all.
Stay out of jail, 'cause you go.
Yeah. I mean,
you go in there, they're gonna make a girl out of you.
Too late. Somebody already beat him to that.
The color of the day is one of my favorite colors. That's hate. The color of the day, y'all, is graphite heather. On the high end, you say graphite heather, and on the low end, you say beautiful gray. That's your color for the day.
Too late on that one.
Yeah, that ship done sailed.
Whatever.
Already twisting and turning.
Way away from the pier.
Tiptoeing everywhere you walk.
In the middle of the ocean, buddy.
Skip is laughing on that one.
You said they're shipping the sail.
Ship is in the middle of the Atlantic.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H.
Job. J-O-B.
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
All right, y'all, 28 minutes after the hour, it is time for the, expanding your vocabulary word of the week with Gary with the T. But it's not the T, it's your expanding vocabulary.
Yeah.
Right. And what made you come up with this, Gary?
Because I was tired of y'all pronouncing and saying the words wrong, so I wanted to help people out.
Right. And what word you have this morning?
Okay, well, Ricky, the word I'm using this week, y'all, is a beautiful word. I hear this word all the time. Honestly. Kerfuffle.
Excuse me?
What? And you wanted, let's go back. Let's start the break off. And you wanted to do what for the people? Why you decided to do?
I want people to articulate the words correctly. I want them to know the correct definition of the words, and I want them to know the word.
And what's the word for today?
Kerfuffle.
And you wanted to do what?
What?
Right.
That's not quite correct.
Stumbling out the box already.
Right. You say you want to help the people.
Yeah.
But you can't pronounce the word.
It's damn it, kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
Her.
Oh, what I said?
Yeah.
Kerfuffle.
Yeah.
God.
Look at the phonetic breakdown of it.
It's kerfuffle.
Tell them to stop buzzing.
All right, no more buzzer. But look, we gonna
wait a
work
minute.
This.
It's what is it, Maria?
Kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle. You said kerfuffle at first.
Well.
All right, and what's the definition?
Noun. It's a noun, first of all.
And a noun is a person, place, or thing.
I think that's the only one I know. But I tell them no adverb and adjective and all.
And you know pronoun because you're a pronoun.
What's the ad-lib?
He, she, is it?
Huh?
That's a pronoun?
That's a pronoun. Yeah.
Oh, good. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
What is that? Pronoun describes a noun, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, pronoun is easy because everybody say he, she, her, you know.
Right.
All that, yeah, so.
So, yeah, I guess I would be a pronoun then. Yeah. But anyway, it's a commotion. Kerfuffle means a commotion or fuss resulting in conflict, usually caused by differing views or opinions or arguments. Now, I'm going to use this as an example. Y'all hear in the sentence. 1 year ago today, a kerfuffle started on Montgomery, Alabama pier and became a civil rights history lesson when a group of black Americans taught a group of Caucasian Americans the non-biblical meaning of getting hands laid on you.
Yeah, now that's a good paragraph.
Yeah.
Right? But you didn't pronounce the word right. And the word is what, Maria?
Kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
Judge Judy uses this word all the time.
Kerfuffle?
You don't say it like that?
Yeah, she don't say it.
Well, Gary, thank you. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, I am just my nerves so bad today with y'all, honey. I need to go take my lithium because this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're the one picked the words, but why would you pick words you couldn't pronounce?
I pronounced it. Kerfuffle. F-U-F. I mean,
F-U-A. No cuss. Don't say it no more because we're going to get us kicked off the air. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Let's see where your boy at. What's up, man? Hey, what you want, man?
Shout it.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz, look, this ain't about no job. This ain't about nothing like that. This ain't about nothing like that. I'm in real distress right now. And I need help, Shout it. I'm not even going to lie, Shout it. I need help. I know we got job issue. I know I got fired and all that, but this ain't about that right now. This is about my safety, my well-being.
What's going on, my son?
I got kidnapped last night.
You did?
Oh no!
Yeah, I got kidnapped last night, and I was shooting dice. I was shooting dice with these young boys over there by the Atlanta University, AU something. I was shooting dice with these boys.
Yeah.
And it got crazy, son. It got real crazy. I think one on record recognized who I was, and they knew I was a celebrity. They knew I was famous, and they said, and they I guess they figured I was rich, and so they robbed me. So they stripped me down. They stripped me down.
You need us to call the police?
They stripped me down butt naked. So I'm out here butt naked. I'm butt naked. I got 7% on my phone. I'm over here in the West End. Over here, I'm in a little alley right between Shoe Show and the Rental Center.
Don't laugh. That ain't nice.
I'm right by the garbage can, by the Shoe Show and Rental Center, but I'm butt naked, so I ain't got nail. But I'm talking about, boy, they took my shoes, my sock.
They took your drawers. They took your drawers too, dog.
Ron T, they took my drawers. So
oh my gosh, no.
So I'm out here butt naked, and I'm scared to come out from behind the dumpster, because folks gonna think I'm a pervert, and I'm gonna get locked up. Can one of y'all please come down here and bring me some sweatpants?
Hey, look inside the dumpster, see if there's like a cardboard box you can wrap around.
And then because the garbage man come at like 4 o'clock in the morning, they came and dumped all the stuff.
They sure do be emptying them dumpsters by 4 o'clock in the morning. If you lived in the projects, man, that'll wake you up, boy.
Sorry, I'm butt naked. I got 7% on my phone. I ain't even got no phone charge. I'm finna be out here butt naked with no... Man, please, somebody come down here. If you in Atlanta right now,
where you at again, Black Tony?
I'm by the garbage can. I'm by the dumpster, by Shoe Show and Rental Center, right there on the side.
Hey, can you look on that sign and see if Shoe Show got a sale going on?
Yeah, they got Fila. Well, they got Fila in 1999. But that might just be for kids, though. But they got Filos and they got them lug boots, which is like some fake Timberland. But that neither here nor there, Shawty.
Hey, wait a minute, you say you in between Shoe Show and where?
Shoe Show and Rental Center. Rental Center on the left.
What Rental Center got in there? Look in there. Want to see what they got in there right quick.
They got a wash and dry set for $14.99 a week. Look, Shawty, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm out here butt-ass nigga on ugly ass. Man, if you don't send somebody down here to come get me.
Hey, tell us where you at when we can come get you.
My phone about dead now. Hey, try to come
where you at?
Well, that 7% didn't last long.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tiffany Haddish is speaking out again, y'all. I don't know what's going on with Miss Haddish, but she has definitely been speaking out lately and been saying some things, Ricky, that people like, really. She's putting out there, y'all. She's letting the world know that, you know, when she was broke and, you know, didn't have much money, she said she was definitely a hustler. She said because she used to sell all her used panties online under the guise that they belonged to Halle Berry.
Oh.
Yep, she told people she was selling Halle Berry underwear. Now they're saying that the actress comedian revealed one of the ways that she used to make money when she was struggling to make ends meet. She said, honey, on her side hustle. She said that she would post an ad on Craigslist back in the day claiming to be Halle's housekeeper. And she said she would sell her underwear for $300 for panties, and people bought them.
Ooh, they bought them for $300.
Wow. Yeah, I wish I would have thought about that when I worked for a famous person. Hell, I could have been rich today.
Oh.
Oh, what you trying to say? You don't want these skid marks.
Okay.
I don't think you can get $300.
Draw look like I slid into third base.
Oh, all right. Okay, thanks, Ricky. All right. Do you have something else for us this morning, Gary?
Moist wipes.
Yeah, we need to hear more.
No, we don't. We do not.
Oh, we don't.
But anyway, that's good, though. I mean, when you could do something like that and make good money like that. I mean, hell, she said she was hustling.
Did Halle Berry get wind of it?
Evidently she did, but maybe Halle probably got half of it, and she probably said, well, good, you're going to give me half, or I'm going to sue you. So congratulations to her.
Wow.
Honey. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. The Pentagon, y'all. They said the Pentagon is demanding, y'all, that The Rock return a portion of his compensation after his Army recruitment drive failed miserably. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the U.S. Army's $11 million sponsorship was with Dwayne The Rock Johnson has failed so miserably that the Pentagon, honey, is demanding $5 million back from him and say he got to pay it. Now, according to Radar Online, they said they could reveal they said the U.S. Army inked a $11 million advertisement deal with The Rock, 52 years old, and the United Football League earlier this year in a desperate bid, y'all, to recruit more soldiers. They said, but the high-profile deal was said to be so catastrophic that the Army reportedly lost at least 38 enlistments, Ricky, because the time and the money could have been used better elsewhere. Now, they said the contract required the former WWE star to publish 5 U.S. Army ads to his Instagram page, according to themilitary.com. Each post was valued at only $1 million, but they say Johnson, who has 396 million followers on the platform, only published 2. They need to sue him.
Now, if he didn't fulfill the contract,
He didn't, evidently.
I thought they
Yeah.
said that he was bad for it just wasn't a good look. Like the message from him didn't resonate for possible recruits.
Yeah,
And then the thing, did he serve in the military?
No.
It's hard to get somebody
almost
that
makes
didn't
it feel
serve to tell
gimmicky.
other people to serve. Huh?
Right. But that was dumb on their part to recruit
Yeah.
somebody just because they're popular,
Thank you.
but they don't have a military background.
Yeah, but if they
that's
sign
the
a
world.
contract, you gotta fulfill the contract though.
They
That's
should have
right.
got you special K because you went to the military.
I would have did it for way less than that.
You
Right.
sure have.
And if anybody want to recruit for prison, you got that on your record
I
as
got
well.
that one too.
Just stop
Come on
first.
now.
Yeah,
You do it all.
Bureau of Prisons, if y'all listening,
you work.
y'all trying to get some new inmates.
You working?
I'll let your boy.
I mean, that would have been so they should have considered that though. So now put it out there and let them know because it don't make sense that you sitting here, honey, doing nothing and when you could be making some money.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You ought to be my agent.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put it out there then. Join the Army and the Navy and no ask, don't tell.
Right. Wait a minute.
All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors, and this is the high road. On the high end, you say cashew, and on the low end, you say beautiful light beige. That's your color for today. Beautiful.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Is it worth the wait? Now, a 33-year-old virgin, listen to this, 33-year-old virgin is going viral for refusing to be intimate with anyone who doesn't meet all of her non-negotiable traits.
Yeah, Ricky, this lady has a list of 12 rules that a man must meet before she takes that next step with them. She says that even though many of her friends meet guys and become intimate with them, she is not open to the idea unless they are perfect for her. Her list says that a man must be family-oriented, genuine, kind-hearted, tall, fit, loves to travel, loves the outdoors, daring, hasn't been married before, humorous, be stable, and has to respect her. Ooh, that's kind of a long list. Ain't nobody perfect now.
I don't think it's too long. I really don't. I respect it, especially the fact that she a virgin. So I just want to know this morning, what is on your list of non-negotiables when dating? Rock T, Gary, what y'all?
Man, hygiene, like just being clean and hygiene and groomed and keep everything together. That's I can't. Nah, she got to be put together, man.
I love a woman with some nice nails. I don't like them long nails with all them diamonds and stuff. I like some nice, simple nails. And, I just like simplicity. I like natural beauty, not you don't have to add.
And smell good. Just smell
good.
Keep your hair together and don't smoke.
Come on, dog.
Say what, Kay?
Keep your hair together and don't smoke. Gotta have your hair together. Even if you pull it back in a ponytail, but as long as it look neat. I don't like a woman that take care of
sometimes smoke covers up bad breath.
Man, that's some bad breath.
Depending on who it is, a cigarette can be sexy sometimes.
Exactly.
Is she smoking a
depends.
more one of them little slim, sick one of them Benson hedges? Brett, she smoking one of them little skinny ass Benson hedges your grandmama Susie used to smoke.
Them capris, them sexy. Yeah, them little.
Them slims.
Yeah, them slims.
Them Virginia slims.
Yes, baby.
Keep your feet together.
Yeah, keep the dogs
gotta
together
keep
too.
her feet
keep
together.
The feet together. Yeah.
I can't deal with no raggedy feet.
Gary, what's yours?
Beer breath and cigarettes. I think you should have that. That's what you should possess.
If you want the woman to have nice feet, though, your feet can't be raggedy, Kay.
Yeah, my feet ain't raggedy.
I seen them. Yeah, they horrible. Yeah, you took your shoes off in the room the other day.
No, my
when
feet
you
are
was
fine.
when you was laying across the couch, they looked like sunflower seeds.
My feet are good.
Your toenails
My
look like
feet are
some plywood.
good. Thank
Yeah,
you very
okay.
much.
So you
Toenails
can't
made
say
out of
nothing about your
plywood.
woman.
My feet are good.
Want her to have good
My
feet,
feet are
and
good.
yours is like sandpaper and
Don't make me
sunflower
take a picture
seeds.
of my foot and post it.
It won't
No,
be.
please don't.
It won't be a real picture.
They got some stuff on Amazon you can put on your feet that make them baby soft, like for real talk, no
Really?
jokes.
Like wax?
They got toe
paraffin
covers.
wax.
No. They got this stuff. It's this cream you put on your feet, man. I'm talking about it's a game changer for real. Your feet ain't crusty and dry no more.
And they got toe covers you can slide over your real toes. They do. You can slide. They got a toe cover you can slide over your feet that matches and make your feet look.
And then blend in with your skin. Yeah.
Maria, what's your non-negotiable?
I think I agree with that. The smells. I can't be around you. We can't even get to the next. I can't get to know you or nothing if it smells.
But people have their
Yeah.
natural scent, though.
Well, if then we're naturally not a good fit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Now,
we have those natural smells.
What if she nice and she live with her grandmama and they ain't got no dry? Her grandma be hanging up her clothes in the kitchen and put on a pot of chitlins.
Oh, Rick.
You so stupid.
I mean, she can cook, dog.
You so stupid.
y'all ain't never went on a date with somebody that they don't stay, but they just need to crack a window in their house. They smell like their grandmama's house.
That ain't sexy though.
No,
They inside smell like outside.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't sexy, but you know she know the Lord. You can just tell.
Oh,
You
wow.
pick her up,
Any
dog.
girl who live with her grandmama, that's a good catch, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because they got them skills. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Those are the
telling you.
best. Any woman raised by her grandmother is a good catch.
She not a
I'm
biscuits,
serious now.
gravy, all
Now
that.
she might have on. Yeah, damn right. She know how to take some leftover fried chicken and then make some gravy. Put some of that chicken grease off in there and
Come
get that
on now.
gravy just right with them damn onions and stuff. And put a
What?
top on top of that and smother it and put it
now.
over a bed of rice, some
What?
eggs cooked in a cast iron skillet, and some Hungry Jack biscuits. Get me off the radio. Get me
Oh,
off.
yes, please. But what happened to
Get me
dating
off
a
the
person
radio.
for who they are and then working with them? You know, I mean, you should just work with a person. If they're not like who you want them to be, work with them and groom them.
No, you can't have no at this age. You can't have no projects. That's for you when you're in your 20s.
It's not a project, I don't think. I think if y'all really into each other, you help each other adapt to what each other likes.
Yeah.
And I haven't been married as long as Special K and Rock T, but I have been married 14 years, and what I've learned is that, you know, staying power has a lot to do with compromise.
That's
I mean,
right.
Yeah, over time, it's like I'm not always easy to love, and
Yep.
neither is my husband. And I think that you just have to honor and acknowledge that
Yep.
if you want the relationship to work.
And you cannot always be right.
Yeah, you can't always be right.
Y'all said
Yeah.
something. You got
Brett, I be watching. I get my nerve. You and Judy make my nerves bad
Why?
because it just be the. It be the little small argument. I be like, oh God, please. I just have to keep scrolling.
But that's
I can't take
normal.
it.
That's normal.
I understand, but it make
And-
my nerves bad.
And
I
the
don't
best
even want
part
y'all
is
to
the
argue.
resolve. We don't argue like that. The best
Yeah,
part
y'all
is
don't
the
be
resolve
arguing, but
and how
it be
work it
petty,
out.
Brett, and it be you.
Oh well, nigga.
Just in
Use
time
one
for
syllable
Juneteenth.
there.
I had to cut it.
Better go to commercial. Go to the phone line, so
Oh my God, I'm about to get Brett mad. Brett about to swing on me over here. 8669 Ricky, 8669 RICKEY. Good morning.
My name is Jackie. I'm calling from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I don't have many. I just want a safe, clean package because I do stay in a retirement home, and a little change every now and then because I can take care of myself.
My name is Sherry, calling from Raleigh. He has to be tall, thin, dark-skinned, willing to let me explore, and keep me laughing.
My name is Miko. I'm calling from Dallas, Texas, and you must be circumcised.
Oh.
Twisty tie.
Okay, no turtlenecks.
Yeah. Only skull caps.
If you're
I got to tell y'all the story about the first time I saw one of those. Go ahead.
So
Off the
funny.
air.
If your thing, if you walk around here, your thing look like a grape Swisher sweet.
A Subway bag.
Like a water moccasin.
You said what?
They look like a water moccasin.
All the
Wake
folks
up,
walk around here, y'all need to
Let's get on up out of here.
Y'all need to go back to that same doctor that gave birth to y'all and go and get circumcised. You hear the women talk about you, dog. All y'all out there driving trucks. Your joint look like a rolled up paper bag, bro. Y'all. You ain't out here talking about you ain't finna beat up. That what you said, Maria? You say you saw one?
We got to go.
What you got, Brett?
Well, you know, this is kind of wild right here. A Kentucky man decided to fake his own death just to avoid child support payments, y'all. He was sentenced to 6 years as a part of a plea deal related to charges of computer fraud and aggravated identity theft. How'd he do it? Well, it was nothing too dramatic. Prosecutors say that Jesse Kemp hacked into Hawaii's death registry system and filled out a state of Hawaii death certificate using the information of an out-of-state doctor. He said he did so in part to avoid outstanding child support obligations. The child support he owed was $116,000.
I got a homeboy be texting me that faked his whole death. He had a cemetery. He buried.
No, you stupid.
He said he was going to pay that down $600 a month. Dude been buried for about 7 months. He still be texting me. Damn.
He texted from the grave.
Yeah, from the grave, dog. We done had a whole funeral. He said, Rick, promise. He said, Rick, don't say nothing, man. Don't say nothing. He sat up there, they had that funeral. He held his breath, man, and did real good. Said, damn, man, how you gonna do this, man? How you gonna get out? He texts me every now and then like, hey, what's going on, man? Said, get plenty of rest. I be like, rest up, King.
Hey, I'm so excited this morning, man. They have an amazing new movie called The Deliverance from Netflix. Y'all please welcome the one and only, man. Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure. Y'all give it up for Lee Daniels. Yeah. And Andra Day. Yeah. Big round of applause. Thank y'all so much for joining us this morning. And so we've been glued to this movie. And Andra, you played the role of Ebony.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Tell everybody about your character, Ebony. And Lee, thank you for being here. Love y'all.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yes, thank you so much for having us. She is a single mother, and the short of it is that her kids end up getting possessed by demons. But the deeper aspect of it is that she's a single mother. She's a black woman. The system, DCS, is coming after her because her kids are possessed. They believe that she's abusing the kids. And so she's fighting for her kids. She's fighting the demon for her kids. She's fighting the system for her kids. And she's not being believed, which is often the case as black women. And so she's fighting her own addiction. The movie is also about generational trauma. It's also a metaphor for the personal demons that we have that we don't actually deal with and we don't heal from. They do possess our kids. They do infect our kids. So we watch her come to faith. She has her own faith journey where she receives Christ in this movie. And so she just has a very, very interesting journey. She's struggling with her own addiction. I call her a budding alcoholic. And so, but she's trying to find ways to cope. She's trying to be the best mother she can be, having all of this undealt with trauma in her life. Her mother was abusive to her, and she's trying to keep herself from being abusive to her kids. So, there's a lot of dynamics to this movie. I always tell people this is not a horror movie typical. This is not your typical horror movie. This is very much a Lee Daniels movie. It's very much just this very soulful, faith-based thriller with horror on top. But you're definitely going to leave here questioning things, transformed. It's an amazing piece that this man put together, y'all. You see why I asked her to talk about it.
Yeah.
She's so good.
She is. She's super good. Like, we were watching some of it, and I want to know, how do you approach portraying such an intense, emotionally charged character, and how do you unwind after it? Like, are you a method actor? Is that what it's called? Do you stay in character?
Do I unwind after it?
No.
I just be
She's tapped in.
Anxiety until the next character.
We did Billie Holiday together.
And
and the end of the film, she literally, even at the airport, didn't want to leave.
Yeah,
because she was just in it.
Yeah.
And at one point, I had to step over her literally on set. I had to step over her body because she was just in the fetal position, shaking.
Playing the character, being able to play the character. I'm a praying person, right? So intention, I think, is really important.
Right.
And I also believe that God really brings people into your life for a reason. Lee has definitely been one of the biggest blessings I've ever encountered. So, I think a part of it is trusting your director.
Yes.
Let me not say nobody, because people would be, you don't need
right.
But I just feel like there's very few directors truly in Hollywood that can pull out performances the way he does. The way he transforms people is crazy. So when you trust the person you're working with, that was earned with each other. We just got to know each other. We worked so closely together. We cared. So I think intention matters. I pray before I go into everything. And then also, so that's a big thing as well. But also hard work. I worked with Lee closely. We talked about this character day in and day out. I worked with Tasha Smith, who's also in the movie.
Oh, I love her.
She's amazing.
Have either one of you had like a supernatural experience?
There's a scene where Andra is confronting the devil smoke comes up, and then the demons' faces are everywhere. And she gets a fire extinguisher to blow out the fire. And fire extinguisher sort of pop back in her face. And I was like, oh no, we don't have our set is shut down.
I tried to hold it down.
Did we pray that before that scene?
We did.
So that was sort of a scary moment. My dog died, and my sister was diagnosed with cancer during the midst of it, after having had been in a scene about cancer in the film. 2 days later, she was diagnosed.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing how when people actually experience some of these supernatural things, you didn't believe in them at first, and then you actually experience it, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about this being based on true events, the sister LaToya Ammons, who actually experienced all these things, you know, kids walking up the walls and nobody believed her, and then they actually witnessed it, you know, themselves. I think that like is so intense, and you really, Andra, you really embodied the character of Ebony. I mean, it was so intense. It was so believable.
You know what's funny? So here's the thing. Going into this movie, or when we were first talking about it, I had a different idea. I was like, well, it's Lee. You know what I'm saying? I prayed about it. I was like, cool. But at first I was hesitant. But then so I was thinking maybe I wouldn't do it. But then when I prayed about it, that peace was disrupted. And this was the thing that I believe I received in this moment. To each his own. And I'm, you know, everybody has obviously their own faith and their own belief. But for me, I was reminded in that moment that God reminds me, we always shy away from these things. And it's one thing to like not take it seriously or not, you know, to antagonize and whatever. But God reminded me, like, I've told you time and time again in scripture, you have authority over these things. Like these things are under your foot. You know what I mean? And
Facts.
So I was like, right. And he's like, if you're going to be light, you got to go into dark places. And what I loved about this movie is the movie's not a movie about demon possession, just scariness. It's a movie about victory. It's a movie about overcoming physical demons or personal demons.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I actually think that we need to be less afraid of those things. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about, all right, go pop on a Ouija board and just be like, what up, demons? You know what I mean? But like, you know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
need to rise up against the demons.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? But these are, if you believe, like I believe, these are real things, but we're not supposed to be walking around in fear. And so that's what I loved about what he put together.
Yeah. Okay. Lee, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What keeps you energized? You just mentioned that you're 65 years old. And you look like the Holy Ghost has just blessed your whole body, looking like you're drinking all the green juices and doing the yoga and but what keeps you energized and just your optimism and everything going? Yeah,
prayer, working out, prayer, and work. I really love my work.
Yeah,
I love my work. I love the crew that I work with. I love my actors that I work with. And I love writing. I love my work. That's what keeps me energized. And my kids, them badasses.
We are so happy that y'all stopped by. Y'all give it up for Lee Daniels and Andra Day, y'all. Thank y'all.